My name is Van Pebble, and today we are going to play a game that we have not played before. The game is called Vital Shell, and it is an interesting game. Um, Probably something that I'm sure none of you have seen before. Would I be so bold as to say no one has ever seen this game before? No, people have probably seen it. It's a smaller game. You know, games like these require you to be. I feel like a lot of streamers would probably know what this is, maybe. And the reason I say that is because you'd have to be a variety game streamer. Because what will happen is I'll be cruising through the, you know how I be do, going through Steam, cruising the site. Nice ass on this lady, trying to figure out what games are out there. 2 in the morning sometimes. What games are out there? What's out there? And you look and you go and you see, and it. Also, I'm not a rich guy, so that's how we find games like this. You'll find games sometimes that are cheap, that are on sale. Sometimes you'll find games that are just generally low priced. Sometimes a game is $20. That's a lot of good games for $20. But what I look for is not the price. Sometimes I do, but mostly what I'm looking for is a game that's interesting and that kind of fits my needs. It looks like, whoa, what is that? And this game is one of those games. It's a what is that game? I think people will either like it or not like it. You know? I think a lot of variety gamer type of dudes will be like, oh, I know that game, or I do like that game. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Vital Shell. Let's get into it. Thank you. We gotta get rid of a bunch of stuff here. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Ladies and gentlemen. And we'll figure out where the camera's going to go. Dare I say that Van Pebble has gone back to the basics? I don't know what that means. All I know is, I do know, I think I can explain that. So, when I was just a wee lad, and I was probably like maybe 15, so I wasn't that young really. I was about 15 years old, maybe even as early as 12. And that's when I started playing video games. My old man brought a computer home. He was a teacher. And he had the Apple IIgs, the old Apple IIgs. Had a little floppy disk drive. And he would bring home games that he thought were fun to play. Obviously, it was all like PG rated. The games were like Oregon Trail, stuff like that. But there were also some really cool games. There was Marble Madness. And if I would have kept going with games, these are the kind of games that I would have played. However, what happened is my life took a turn. I didn't really play video games that much after my old man got the computer. He mainly used it for what he used it for, which is school, and God knows what else. God bless his soul. He better not have been. No, he used it for school. And then by the time I was 16, 17, I moved out of my house. My parents had a divorce. And I ended up eventually living with my mother. No computer games. No computer games until maybe 20 years down the line, bro. You're talking about maybe when I was 35, something like that, from 18 to 6. I am not a guy who you would say, and we're about to play right now, but I'm not a guy who you would say really is a guy that was a gamer. I'm a new gamer. And so a lot of these games that we're playing, and I think we're ready now, are games that I would have played back then. So in a way, I'm right back on track. Ladies and gentlemen. Check this game out. I think you're gonna like it. The problem is, where does my face camera go? That's the problem. I think it's gonna go like right here, and I think we should be good to go with that. Hold on. Or we could go down here. That's what I think we're gonna do. Okay, let's go. Wave reward, light weapon, sustained firepower that applies burn damage. That sounds good to me. We just have to survive for like 21 seconds. Lifesteal, Tier 1, Affinity Divinity, Opal, Onyx, Tier 1, Affinity Destruction, Damage, Affinity Spirit, Potency. Hand weapon to select weapon to modify the Hand of Justice or the Sun Shard. I think the Shard. Go full screen. Thank you. Block 5%, plus 5%. Increased chance to fully block incoming damage. 5% speed. Increased movement speed. Max health. Go with max health. Wave reward shell protocol. Critical strikes grant a stacking attack speed buff. After reloading 8 times, gain a damage buff. The music is fucking great, but let's take it down a little bit. Yeah, because you don't want to be when you are doing a stream and you're talking, people have to be able to hear you. But the music's fucking great. But that's what it's got to be, folks. You can't blast it, because I got to be able to talk. After reloading 8 times, gain a damage buff. Critical strikes have a chance to grant a special charge. Gotta survive for 32 seconds. Ooh. Let's kill the guys that are firing at us. Plus 5 speed increases movement speed. Plus 10 regen rating increases the rate of health regeneration. I like health regeneration, but I like to move too. Move. Affinity destruction. Fury, speed attack, or critical strike. Uh-oh. Oh, they're fucking me up pretty good here. Ooh. You need some armor help. Rain rockets down on surrounding enemies. Fires a powerful piercing attack from deep within the shell. Releases a hail of bullets in front of the shell. Oh shit. Increases attack range and pickup range. Increases damage done from physical sources. Increased chance to fully block incoming damage. Lifesteal, attack speed. Attack speed. Increases max health, armor rating, reduces the amount of damage taken, increases the chance to strike critically. I'm going to go with health. I think we're going to do increases our maximum health. Wave reward. Strike reflex. Critical strikes have a chance to grant a special charge. Enemies felled by critical strikes leave behind pools of fire. I like that one. Gain armor at the end of each wave is also good. Gaining armor. I forgot to tell you, I realized I have a special. I do have a special, but I don't know when to use it. It seems like it only works at certain times. There's the special. Increased chance to fully block incoming damage, +5. Physical damage, increased damage done from physical sources, blades, bullets. Increase how fast weapons attack and recharge. I like that one. Fury is attack speed. Affinity is potency. Lifesteal. Go to that one. It looks like what's going on is we're building our character here. Woo, this is getting hard. And then probably once we die, which looks like it's going to happen soon, we'll have to like restart the run probably. There you go. Suffer defeat. There you go. Select Infinity to devote yourself to. At the end of each run, gain experience in the selected track. Awarding permanent stat increases with each level, accessible from the main menu. Shell Protocol grants a second life. Okay, cool. Then we could just turn the volume all the way up then. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is the stuff we've done. Finish battle through victory or death as Koenig. We haven't done any of this shit. And by the way, we've only been one character so far. Ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let's go. Let's try again. I think we haven't unlocked the other characters yet. And also, I want to try something here. Oh wait, multiplayer? Oh, that's you can only yeah. I would love to play with other people, but I don't think it works like that. I think you basically play with like a friend or something like that. All right, let's go. Imagine too, like to be able to play with other people. I know this is obvious to a lot of people, but to me, I'm new to this kind of. It's like people have to actually play the game. I doubt anybody's playing this game enough to have a multiplayer. I don't think so. No offense to the game. All right, so why don't we just go? Why don't we just do this? Hold on. The volume needs to be all the way, clearly. Or maybe like right there. There we go. This is good. The music's really good. I don't want to downplay the music here. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Alright, here we go. This should start slow. Skyfall Mortar. Lobs explosive, applying consistent pressure. Sustained firepower and applies burn damage. Balanced weapon with moderate damage and speed. I'm going to go with Sun Shards. Let's do Lobs explosives. Look at these explosives. I like it. The weapon is tricky to me. I'm trying to think which one is the explosive. Well, I do like that though. Restore life upon felling enemies is a good idea. I like it. Yeah, because I don't care that much about special. Like, I'm not a special guy if you're not getting special a lot. Although critical strikes grant a stacking attack speed buff is nice too. But I like this idea here. Destruction, Divinity, Critical Strike. Wow, that was getting hard. Let's take the armor way the fuck up. Let's go with unleashes a hail of bullets in front of the shell. Rain rockets down on surrounding enemies. Produces a powerful. This is my special. Okay. A piercing attack from within the shell. A hail of bullets in front of the shell. That's the one we did before. Range rockets on surrounding enemies. Range attack. Health regeneration would be good, bro. Attack speed, elemental damage, dodge. Increases boost, recharge speed. Increases damage done from elemental sources, beams and burn. Increases how fast weapons attack or recharge. That's a good one too. Critical strike, life seal, attack speed. Increases the rate of health regeneration. I like that one a lot. Power of each weapon's potency. Increased damage from all sources. I like that one too. Increased damage from 4 sources. I'm going to say all sources. Gain armor at each wave. Blocking grants a stack of retribution. Boosting consumes stacks and triggers powerful attack that scales the number of stacks. I don't think we boost a whole lot. Enemies felled by critical strikes leave behind pools of fire. That one sounds good. Attack range and pickup range, I like. What we're doing is we're building our stats. And you're hoping that your stats build so good that you just fuck shit up the next time you play, but I still haven't gotten that strong. I guess it's because we're just starting this game. Alright, let's go. Critical strike. By critically dealing additional damage. Increases damage done from physical sources. I like that one. Potency's nice too, though. This one's 0. Let's try to get that one up to 10%. Force damage. Okay, now we're building stuff. Now we're building here. Physical damage increases damage done from physical sources. How fast weapons attack and recharge. Increased damage done from force sources. Let's do volatility. Heavy weapon. Okay, this seems new. Fires a volley of rockets. Deals massive critical damage, but is slow firing. Slowly fires a powerful piercing attack. Oh shit. Alright, we're trying to build stats that don't have anything. Like, this has 0, so we're going to build that one, I think. Anything that has nothing, we want to build a little bit. Increases attack range and pickup range. Increase how fast. Boost and recharge speed is good, yeah. Yep. And then anything that's low, we want to build up a little bit here. I think our dodge is something that we're looking to build a little bit. Destruction, attack speed, potency. Attack speed, damage, potency, attack speed. This is a perfect game for a Tuesday night, by the way. Potency, damage, or attack speed. It's tough. It's tough. Oh, they're starting to like attack me now different ways. Woo! Okay, this is 0. We need to get that up a little bit. Onyx. I don't think we've gotten Onyx yet, have we? Acuity, damage, or attack speed. Attacks now fire in a spread pattern. Look at that. That should fuck some shit up here. This is what I'm talking about. This is when the game becomes interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing it right. We're building the character. Build the things that are low right now. Like the critical strike's kind of low. Build it. Grants a second life. Oh my god, yes! Okay, this is getting really exciting. I'm getting excited. I don't want to stand up right now. I'm kidding. Come on. We don't talk about that, do we? Gross. Let me take a drink. This is when I realize that I'm doing the right thing. This is when I realize that gaming is for me. I'm a gamer. I know a camera's in a pretty good place. It's kind of out of the way. This is a moment that I have to give myself applause. This is the kind of, if anybody's watching this, these are the people I want watching. Because you get it. You understand. This is a fucking cool fucking game. It's also kind of modern. This is delicious, by the way. You know what we're drinking right now? Squirt. This is not an advertisement for Squirt. If Squirt ever wanted to do an ad, they absolutely would and could. Should, would, and did. Squirt is delicious. And when we start making more money, we'll do Ruby Red. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the game. Let me get a little more drink here. As we look at everything. Yeah, the goal is let's build things up that aren't there. Blocking grants a stack of retribution, boosting consumes stacks, and triggers powerful attack that scales with the number of stacks. That's good. I think I understand what that is. It's stacking stuff. I believe boosting is when I move back. I've been using a lot more boosts lately, and my specials, you'd be proud of me. Critical strikes give a chance to grant a special charge. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what we want. Woo-hoo-hoo! The game is becoming fun. It's becoming fun. It's fun. It's fun now. It's finally become fun. The music's great. Fun for every... Okay, the music stopped. Yeah, just keep everything... Keep stacking percentages that you don't have stacked. So, like, block is 17%. Actually, I'm not mad at that. But let's increase damage and focus. Critical strike. Life steal, potency. Excuse me. Yes! Okay, collection range, which means collecting stuff. Yeah. Oh shit. Alright, so this is 0. Bro, no reason for zeros on this thing. Everything should have some kind of a percentage here. Alright, here's a question for the game. I don't know what this game is called. I don't know what this game is called, and I just got the game, and I don't know what it's called. I want to know what it's called so I can ask questions about it. Oh, I know what to do. I could do this. Hold on. The game is called Vital Shell. Okay. In the game Vital Shell, I'm in the middle of a run here, and I'm worried that if at any point I stop, I'll lose my progress. It does not wipe your run if you close the game mid-run. As long as you fully quit to the main menu or let the game save properly, there are a couple nuances that matter how you stop. It uses run persistence, meaning your current expedition is stored and can be resumed, but only if the game gets a chance to save it. Safe exit. Back out to the main menu. The game writes your run stage. Okay. Mid-combat. Okay, don't do it mid. So if you do a safe exit, you back out to the main menu. So I'm in the middle of a run, but I'm not playing. You know what I mean? I'm not in the middle of moving around. It says wave reward, shell protocol, and like you're picking all this stuff. Would this be a good place to like stop playing? And if I come back, I would come back to this. If you quit the game from that screen, your run will still be there when you come back. Ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to stop. We're going to keep playing. We've come too far and the music's too good. Alright. Lethal strikes. Attacks have a chance. Attacks have a chance to hit. Attacks have a chance on hit to increase critical strike. That was brutal. Chance on hit to increase. Okay. Blocking grants a stack of retribution. That is interesting. It triggers a powerful attack that scales a number of stacks. After reloading 8 times, gain a damage buff. Attacks have a chance to hit on criticals, increase critical strength. Chance on hit to increase critical strength. Go with that one. We are getting stronger. Look how good we're getting now. Our character is getting really strong. Yes! Yeah, we should do damage, I think. Spirit, potency, acuity, critical strike, attack speed. I like attack speed, but potency seems to be really good. Skyfall Mortar. Whoa, whoa. Dude, that was the hardest way we've done so far. Wow. This is getting hard now. Woo! Man, oh man, oh man. Okay, we're about to max out some shit here. Alright, this is kind of exciting. Yeah, that's really cool. Ooh! Weapon periodically releases a piercing physical attack that knocks enemies back. Look at that. Oh, okay. Looks like I would say what collection range, power, damage. This is where we're maxing shit out, which is exciting. I'll go with critical strike, life seal, destruction. Look at this. Felled enemies have a chance to leave behind gravity well, pulling in nearby enemies and dealing force damage. Ladies and gentlemen, what? Uh-oh, this looks like a boss, maybe. It is. We're bossing it up. We're bossing it up, ladies and gentlemen. Where is the guy? Okay. Okay, they got me finally. Dude, that was incredible. What the fuck? Woo-hoo-hoo. And then what is it? You just start from zero again? So after you finally die, I'm Koenig in this game. After you finally die, you have to start from the beginning, don't you? Okay, you only lose your run, not your progression. Shells, protocols, account, progress. Okay, let me see where we are then. What does it look like for us? Okay, basically it's about the same. This is a cool game though, man. I love that there's games like this out there. Oh, look at that. Alright, we get it. Hold on. You know what we'll do? We'll build this character a little bit, and then we'll get out of here. And we'll see if that, like, if what we were thinking will work, which is that you could build a really good run and get, like, really strong, and then you could just, like, go, and then when you come back, you're still that strong character. That'd be a fun way to do it, because I don't know that I want to come back every time and restart it like we are. See, like, everything's zeroed out. Like, that's bummer, you know? It's funny to me too how much better this game is than so many games that are out there. It just really is a good game. Cool looking. You know what I mean? It is cool as fuck looking. Colorful. I like the eyeballs are like beautiful, like a blue turquoise. Nice. Mirage. See that one. I don't like that special too much. Whoa. Yeah, the special's kind of weak. Wow, I'm getting fucked up on this one. You know what it is? I forgot how hard it is at the beginning. The beginning is tough. When you start with nothing. We're just building everything up now. Regen. Regen. Critical strikes by granting attack buff speed. Grant attacking buff, speed buff. Yeah. Speed buff is what? How fast? Okay. Attacks have a chance to hit on an increased critical strike. Release a damaging nova each time the shell restores health. It's tough when they start shooting at you. That's when it gets hard for me. All zero right now. Fuck, dog. That's right. I'm supposed to be picking up these shards too. That's what I think I haven't really been doing. It's like picking up this stuff. I think, yeah, I think that's something that we're getting better at. Momentum, stole. I like the regen thing is good. So is the damage. I think the regen. I think that's very good actually. Intelligence. Oh yeah. Ah yeah. Ah yeah. Block. Volatility. Intelligence. Damage done from force, explosions, knockback. Look at this. We're building, folks. Woohoo! And now a heavy weapon. We're getting stronger faster. Earth Forager. Slowly fires powerful piercing attack. Deals massive critical damage, but slow. I like that, though. That sounds good, actually. Fires a volley. I think I'd like that one. All right, let's do one more of these. I'm thinking, I want to survive this wave. Gotta survive the wave. Armor. Yeah, I gotta do focus. We are building shit up. And this is where I'm gonna see, hopefully this will work for me. I'm gonna go to... Okay. Yeah. Alright, let me see where that takes me. Now, if I quit the game, and then I decide to play it again, do I start from zero? No! Do I lose that? No! No, that's fucking bullshit, man. Hold on, let me see what I do here. Alright, we quit that. Single player. What does it mean to unlock everything? What does it mean to in this game to unlock everything? Yeah, see, I was in the middle of a run and I quit the game to the main menu, and it got rid of all my progress, so I had to start over. Quitting to the main menu is only safe at certain screens. In the game, so which screens? So which screens can I save at? Vital Shell only saves your run on specific screens. Reward screen, but only after the reward screen fully loads. Shell protection selection. Safe room, the little downtime between the waves. Oh my god. That was brutal. I mean, we just did all that work. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm confused. I'm confused on the saving, but everything else I really like about this game. This game's cool. So basically, even that part kind of sucked, but like the fact is that you can like unlock new things. So like next time I play, I might have to start the entire run again. That's fine. It's not fine, but it is what it is. But then now I have like I've unlocked all these things. I can use them. I just have to rebuild my character again. I guess I'll have to figure out how that works. I'm not going to sit here and get frustrated about it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the game. And the thing about these games, I love video games, but like, especially a game, look how cool. It's such a cool game. But it doesn't really tell you like something that's critical as that. Like, it's a big deal. Like, you should tell me when I can save. Like, that's kind of important. You know? Saving actually seems to be the biggest fucking deal of all time. Like, I don't understand how that's not a big deal. Ladies and gentlemen, Van Pebble. There it is. That's the stream. We should ask about that. We should ask about what is the name of this game again? Vital Shell. Here, let's put some music on. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the stream today. How do you save and not lose? Oops. Let's go to ChatGPT for that one. How do you lose? How do you save and not lose? If you mean Vita Shell on the PlayStation Vita, no. It's a game called. The game is on Steam. It's called Vital. No. It does not have a mid-run feature. It's designed around a relatively short roguelike, around 20 minutes to a boss, and there isn't a save and quit option that lets you resume later. You can finish the run or die, which saves your unlocks and permanent progression. Leave the game running and put your Steam Deck to sleep. Okay. So it's just one of those games. That's going to be rough. That's going to be hard to beat. And that's why those games are tough for a lot of people to play, because not everybody has the kind of patience that I have. But ladies and gentlemen, that's the stream. That's a cool game. We like to show different games here on the stream. Van Pebble here. We're going to get out of here, and then we're going to come back and play some... I think we're going to play some poker. Omaha Poker, which is new to me. I'm learning Omaha Poker for the first time. It's very fun. I like it. But let's do some advertisements, and then let's get the fuck out of here. Van Pebble is on Twitter. You can check us out on Twitter. We talk about sports, TV, radio. We talk about entertainment. It's one of those things where if you like Twitter, then you'll enjoy it. It's always cool to find like another Twitter page that you can check out. And I'm one of those pages. You can always look at my pages. It's kind of like uplifting. It's not really designed to like bring you down. I'm not going to make you focus on negative stuff. I don't post like people fighting in the streets. ICE arresting someone. You're not going to see that on my Twitter. What you will see is like sports, entertainment, that kind of stuff. If you like that, you'll love Van Pebble on Twitter. Follow us on there. Check us out on YouTube. We take the videos that we stream on Twitch, and then we take those streams and we throw them up on YouTube before they disappear on Twitch. Because eventually what happens on Twitch is all that shit goes away. So YouTube, it gives me a permanent home for my videos. I'm very happy with it, ladies and gentlemen. Please check out the YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. If you want to donate money to Van Pebble, best way to do it is just go to PayPal, type in @ThomasPaulvino and send the money to me. @ThomasPaulvino, that's my real name. ThomasPaulvino, no spaces, no capital letters. Thank you. Send whatever you want, whatever your generous heart wants to give. And lastly, I'd like to thank Twitch for letting us use their platform. If you want to watch us live, you can always watch us live on Twitch. Please follow us on Twitch. Thank you very much. You want to subscribe? Go ahead. I'm not going to stop you, but I don't care. I'm not affiliated with Twitch, and I probably never will be. That's not a diss. It's just the truth. And that's it. That's the stream for today. And then we're going to come back and stream probably some Omaha Poker or maybe some Dave. Now, the goal is Dave the Diver. That's the goal. And the thing that's going on with you might say, Van Pebble, something going on with you. Well, there always is something going on with people, right? I will tell you, I am I'm doing a new job. I finally started working again, and I'm kind of adjusting to the schedule. And the schedule is graveyard. So I'm in a weird place where I want to wake up early and stream, but I'm just like find myself wanting to live in the schedule that I work, which is like be awake in the night and the early morning and then sleep during the day. What that really does, though, is it takes away stream time in the day. We're going to have to figure it out. I'm not really worried about it. We'll figure it out. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Van Pebble. We're going to get out of here, and then we'll come back and we'll give you another stream today. At least one more. Probably a couple more. I think we're going to stream until the wee hours of the morning. Well, right now I can sort of stream at night because we lost the neighbor next door to Ice. Ice came and arrested him. Ice came and got rid of him. So now, because of that, we have time. We might be able to. We could stream a nighttime stream, and sometimes the nighttime streams are better because the nighttime games that I like to play are more interesting kind of games. Like the game we just streamed is an interesting game. I think people will be more interested. I possibly might have more people interested in these kind of games than other games that we would play. Now, some games are always going to be popular, but this game is okay, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to do it for Van Pebble. You'll see this game again, and you'll see me again. Peace.